A priori. First, etymology and historical philosophical background of a priori, Latin origin. A priori is a Latin phrase meaning from the earlier or from the former. It contrasts with a posteriori, from the latter, indicating knowledge or reasoning derived after, i.e., from experience. Early philosophical usage. Philosophers, especially from the rationalist tradition, e.g., René Descartes, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, emphasized a priori knowledge as knowledge gained independently of experience. Immanuel Kant famously differentiated between a priori, independent of experience, and a posteriori, dependent on experience, judgments in his works on epistemology. Modern meaning. In epistemology, the theory of knowledge, an a priori claim is one that can be known to be true or false without empirical observation, typically through reasoning alone, e.g., mathematics, pure logic. It may also appear in everyday contexts to mean theoretically, based on deduction, or presumed before considering the facts. Second, approximate meanings in Urdu, Arabic, and Shahmukhi Punjabi. Because a priori refers to knowledge or reasoning before experience, equivalents often rely on descriptive phrases about innate, prior, or independent of experience. A. Urdu, qabla az tajarba, literally, before experiment, experience. A direct descriptive phrase for a priori. फितरी या पहले से फर्ज करदा इल्म. Natural or presupposed knowledge, capturing the sense of something accepted, known without empirical verification. B. Arabic, musabbaqan aw qabliya, previously or in a prior sense, implying knowledge or reasoning prior to experience. Min qabli tajriba, from before experience, a more literal phrase. See Shahmukhi Punjabi, Perso-Arabic script. Tajribe tum pehla, before experience, describing a priori reasoning. Azali ya pehle farz shuda ilm, eternal, primordial, or previously assumed knowledge, if one wants a more formal phrase. Third, meanings in Gurmukhi Punjabi and Hindi with pronunciation. A. Gurmukhi Punjabi. Often one uses descriptive words indicating knowledge or reasoning that precedes experience. Tajribe tum pehla, before experience, meaning a priori in the sense of being prior to or independent of experience. B. Hindi. Similarly, Hindi often uses a phrase describing knowledge, logic, prior to empirical evidence. Anubhav se purva, before experience. Putting it together, Anubhav se purv equals prior to experience, capturing a priori. Fourth summary. A priori. Etymology. Latin for from the earlier, contrasting with a posteriori. From the later, from experience. Philosophical meaning, knowledge or reasoning that is independent of experience, known through logic, deduction, or inherent principles. Modern usage, used in epistemology, mathematics, and logic to designate statements or arguments that can be validated without recourse to empirical observation. Descriptive phrases in other languages. Urdu, qabl az tajriba, fitri ya pehle se farz karda ilm. Arabic, min qabl tajriba, qabliyan. Shahmukhi Punjabi, tajribe tu pehla. Gurmukhi, Punjabi, tajribe tu pehla. Hindi, anubhav se purv. Each expression highlights the core idea of knowledge or logic existing prior to or independent of empirical experience, the essential notion behind a priori. 5. Examples. A priori, knowledge based on reasoning or definitions, independent of experience. Example. All bachelors are unmarried. We know this is true simply by understanding the meaning of bachelor. We don't need to observe real bachelors to confirm it. A posteriori, knowledge gained through observation or experience. Example, it's raining outside right now. We only know this by looking outside or hearing the sound of rain, i.e., through actual experience or observation,